Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. Welcome to the first crowd of 2020. Hello, everybody. We are back live. My first show of, as Barbara Walters would say, 2020. Look at them all. Hello, Minneapolis. Hello, St. Paul, West St. Paul, Minnetonka, Coon Rapids, West Elm. That's not even a town. Whatever. Good morning, everybody. It is? Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's good to be back, everybody. It's good to be back. Have a seat. Let's get started. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. As Barbara Walters would say, happy 2020. I'm thrilled to be back, and I'm thrilled I missed this one. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to my good friend, Miss Kendall over there. Hello, Kendall.
Morning.
I missed you.
I missed you too. I mean, I was kind of living vicariously through you. So it sort of worked for me since I was stuck in the cold.
Yes.
But I missed you too.
I miss you, and I want to say to you and Miss Shannon, you did a fantastic job filling in on the show. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We did have fun.
No, you guys did a great job. Mr. Butler filling in. I always love Tommy when he fills in. That guy is great. And Shannon, please. Shannon could talk to corn on the cob. You know what I mean? She's so talented.
And it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
You'd be like, huh, okay.
But you guys did a great job. I greatly appreciate it. So what did I miss? How was how were your holidays? How was New Year's? How was everything good?
Everything was great. Yeah, I worked New Year's Eve, which I enjoyed doing. It's fun. You get to see everybody. And then, gosh, yeah, the show, and now we're back. My dad's birthday just was this weekend. That was
Vikings
fun.
won, for heaven's sake. I'm wearing the purple.
Yes.
I wore the purple suit just for the Vikings. So, and then I brought my yellow lightsaber because purple and yellow. So, there we go.
Great
I brought
work.
that. There
Great
we go.
Work, Chase.
Yeah. So this is probably looks green on camera, but no. So, you can hear the noise there. So
is it singing to you?
Yeah, it's singing. But no. So I just got back from Florida. Shocked to no one. I was at Walt Disney World for the holidays. I know, giggle. And I got to tell you.
What?
We have been there, I've counted now, we've been there almost 50 times over, yeah, I know. But we've been there about 50 times. This was the busiest I have ever seen it, ever. No. Insane crowds, like 3 to 4 hour waits for rides.
No, girl.
It was unbelievable. The new Star Wars ride, Rise of the Resistance. I was live with you and Shannon a couple days ago. If you missed it, just to tell you again, this is a ride that's 22 minutes long, and it's the most immersive, the most incredible ride Disney's ever done, and it lives up to the hype. It was insane, but people had to get there. Audience, this is crazy. People had to get to the park at like 5 a.m. just to get in line for it. And I didn't get to tell you guys this on Friday, but there is a suite, because it's a massive humanity. I mean, think of this Minnesota State Fair times 2, and that's how many people are together in this park waiting to try to get a ticket for this ride. There is this cute woman. She had to be like in her 60s or maybe early 70s, and her family left her to get the tickets. So she's on her cell phone and she's looking at me, and I go, I don't know what I'm doing. And I said, well, let me help you. So I got my ticket and I'm helping her, and she doesn't know what a virtual queue is.
What gave it away? The Mickey Mouse ears that she
I don't know, maybe I looked friendly with my ears or whatever, but yeah.
So I helped her. What's up.
I helped her, and she looks at me and she goes, am I even gonna like this? And I said, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna like it. I go, and if you don't, come hang with me. I'll take you around Disney. But it was insane. Yeah, it was great. Then I made this. let me say a little thing about football here, and that is,
oh, please.
I know, this is going to shock everybody, but other than the Vikings winning, I am really glad that the Seattle Seahawks won yesterday.
Okay.
Because I encountered 4 very not nice Philly fans at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, they never nice.
One I called security on. Yeah.
Ooh.
New Year's Eve, sitting at the fake England, fake England at Epcot, at the pub, Rose and Crown, and this Philly fan kept giving people nicknames as they walked by. He had a Phillies jersey. He was, your typical kind of like a bro.
He had an Eagles jersey?
He had an Eagles. He had an Eagles jersey. Okay. And he's walking by, and everybody that walked by, he was giving nicknames. He was drunk, and he was like, he looked at this one guy, he goes, yo, Brontosaurus, because he was very tall. And then this woman walked by. He said something not kind about her. So I walked up, because, I know pathetically most of the staff. And I walked up and I said, I went like this. I went, that guy, And security removed him, because Mickey Mouse doesn't mess around with that. Let me tell you, yeah. And let me say, before we move on, I know that's not all Philly fans. It was just the 4 that I saw that did not paint the fandom well, but
they're notorious for not being
that's
the
what I've
nicest
heard.
people,
That's what I've heard. Well, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hotness. Here we go.
How does one eat with a lightsaber?
I love this thing. It's heavy. It's like, yeah, anyway. I'm going to stop playing with that. Let's get started. Award season got underway last night, and there were some big winners of the Golden Globes. Ricky Gervais hosted for his 5th time and didn't waste any time poking fun at the egos in Hollywood. Look at this.
Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema, and they remind him of theme parks. I agree, although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he?
And let me tell you, as producer Ted writes here, that's about the only clip from his 8-minute monologue that we could show you without you sending us hate mail. That's it, yeah. No, because look, I gotta say, even if you do not like his humor, I like the fact that he pokes the gentle egos of the people in Hollywood. He doesn't care at all. All the fragile. Look, you may be uncomfortable, you may not like all of his jokes, you may think they're crude, but you gotta give it. He gives 0 blanks. He will pop the fragile egos of everybody in that room, and I love that. Yeah. The show honored Tom Hanks with the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Cecil B. DeMille Award, and he got, and I'll explain why on so many levels this was nice to see. Tom got emotional right when he got up there, when he looked at his family. Look at this.
A man is... Sorry. A man is blessed. A man is blessed with a family sitting down front like that.
Yeah. See? I'm getting teary just thinking about it now. Tom thanked his wife, Rita Wilson, and his kids, his 5 kids. He has 4 Golden Globe Awards for his work in Big, Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, and Castaway. And Kendall, I was thinking, and I think maybe a lot of us thought the same, when you saw that montage of all of his films, the Tom Hanks movies, but you thought, oh my goodness, the man has been in so many great movies. Castaway, The Green Mile, Forrest Gump, Philadelphia, Splash. You know what I mean?
Oh, Splash!
Turner and Hooch,
Splash.
The Money Pit.
So good.
The Love Boat. You know what I mean? And Bosom Buddies.
The Love Boat!
But, no, so I said, and maybe you'll agree, think about this as well. I think the reason, I know I saw you were touched, I kind of teared up. We have seen Tom Hanks for 40 years on every talk show, and we've seen him, but think about it. We've never seen him emotional like that. Think. We've never seen him kind of show that type of emotion, real emotion, honest emotion about his family, and I think that we already loved him, and now I think it's because we love him even more, don't you think?
Yeah, very endearing, very endearing. I love those awards too. The ones where they give someone the credit they deserve and they go over all the movies. Every year someone gets that award and you go over all the movies they've been in. You're like, oh my gosh,
he was in that. Yeah. Other big winners in the night included Once Upon a Time in Hollywood from Quentin Tarantino. It won Best Motion Picture for a musical or comedy, which I have friends that are like, it's a comedy? Anyway, Brad Pitt won Best Supporting Actor for that movie, and the aforementioned Quentin Tarantino won for Best Screenplay. Joaquin Phoenix, that was a speech to get through. Woo, child, that was a speech to sit through. Joaquin Phoenix, deservedly so, won Best Actor for his role in The Joker. But can I tell you, I got secondhand embarrassment from that speech. That speech just, you don't know what he's gonna do. Anyway, and history was made when Awkwafina won for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy for her role in The Farewell. Awkwafina is the first woman of Asian descent to win a Globe for that particular award, and it was also her first ever Globe nomination, which was great to see. Do you like Awkwafina?
I love her.
Yeah.
She's so funny.
It's so good.
Crazy Rich Asians. I just like cry when she's on screen. I'm laughing
and
so hard.
We have to move on, but Brad Pitt. That's it. I have nothing else. Yeah.
Mama.
Brad Pitt, Leo looked good. And Brad's 56, I think. Think about that. 56.
What?
Yes. I don't look that good at 45. You know what I mean?
I don't look that good at 29.
Yes, you do. You look gorgeous. Next in the dish, Oprah Winfrey kicked off her nationwide wellness tour this weekend. Kendall, you're legally obligated to say her name like that.
Okay.
O's tour started in Fort Lauderdale featuring special guest Lady Gaga. During her talk, this is great. Lady Gaga spoke really openly about her struggles with fibromyalgia. I cannot talk.
Fibromyalgia.
Thank you. It's my first day back. I'll be able to talk by Wednesday. And she really opened up about mental health. Oprah, as most of you know, is traveling to 9 cities across the country where she'll talk about her own wellness journey. And Oprah's coming to St. Paul this weekend with Tina Fey. Tina Fey's her special guest here. What?
You're going.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna like lay like a golden retriever in front of her hotel room. Yeah.
Pet me,
Pet me, please, Oprah. Just look in my direction, please. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Coming up, New Year or Hot Dish. I saw a trailer for a new show on TLC that stopped me. Stopped my vacation cold. Wait till you see the preview for My Feet Are Killing Me. Then, 2020 is the year to get organized. That's what they're telling us. And our buddy Louise is back to help you. If you tried to get a grip on things in 2019 and just couldn't, this is your year. We'll show you how. And a cause near and dear to my heart because of my fur kid Dexter. A boxer rescue group is live in our studio with a preview of a great event coming up. I love boxers, and I know you do too. That's all coming up. Stay right there.
Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy, yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy, yummy. Say the word on my way, yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. Any night, any day. Say the word on my way, yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. In the morning or late. Say the word on my way, bonafide.
Justin Bieber's brand new music video for his brand new song, Yummy.
Come on.
No.
No? Yucky to you?
But I don't want to just, I want to sit with it for a while. Right now, though, no, I don't like it. You do?
Yeah, Miss Shannon called it earworms. And I'm like, that's a DJ thing, I guess. But that's exactly what it is. I just keep singing it in my head.
I know, but their only word is yummy.
So I like the
It's
beat.
like yummy 8,000 times. Oh, anyway. You know, on Mondays, we get a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, please give it up for Fabian from TMZ. Hi, Fabian. Well, so first up, Ferrari did a little drive-through, literally a drive-through at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant. What happened?
Yeah, so this is kind of crazy, you guys. So yesterday in West Hollywood at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant called Pump, this Ferrari crashed through her patio, a seating area where people are usually sit to eat, and the guy smashed through windows, caused a huge scene. Luckily, only one person was hurt with non-life-threatening injuries. They were taken to the hospital. But crazy enough, we spoke with Ken Todd, who's her husband, afterward. He was not that upset about it at all. He even told us it happens, it's life, had a great attitude about it. As far as how this happened, apparently the guy was trying to make a left turn. He claims he was cut off. So basically just a turn gone awry, basically.
Yeah. Well, as you know, for people here, they may not... It is at a really busy intersection, right, Fabian? That restaurant's on a really busy street.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere in West Hollywood is just packed all the time with traffic and whatnot. But potentially dangerous. Luckily, nobody was majorly hurt. But the scene itself, if you go to our website, you can see the photos. It's just wild.
Let's pull this next story out of the 90s file. Mark Curry from Hanging with Mr. Cooper on ABC. I know, we haven't talked about him since the 90s. He's not happy with Steve Harvey. Why? What's going on?
Yeah, so a month ago, he went on this podcast/show, and he claimed that Steve had recently kind of stolen some comedy material from him, apparently dating back a couple years. He said that he confronted Steve at a Def Jam comedy festival in 2017 and said Steve he acted oblivious, like he didn't know, and apologized. We ran into Mark again at the airport, and then he said that Steve had apparently stolen his material twice. It's not clear what joke or what bit specifically that Mark thinks Steve stole, but he's very upset about it. The silver lining, though, is that he's saying that he's now motivated to come out with a special of his own. Instead of letting, I guess, Steve allegedly steal his material, he's going to come out with new material and come out with a new comedy special for himself.
Finally, the news reports all weekend, we were looking at the horrible images coming out of Australia. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman doing their part. What are they doing to help the Australian wildfires?
Yes, as you guys know, they're both Australian. They have a home there. There were reports this weekend that their home had been burnt down. That's not exactly the case. Their rep came out and said that their home was kind of under watch and like under danger, but it hadn't been touched by the flames yet. Either way, though, they donated $500,000 to the wildfire relief effort. Yeah. And they're one of many celebrities this weekend who have done that. Pink did it. She donated $500,000. Selena Gomez donated some money. And they're just trying to raise awareness, and obviously for a great cause. The entire country, or most of the country, seems to be ravaged by wildfires right now, and it's truly devastating.
It's just, I can't even look at those pictures. Fabian, have a good week. Thank you so much. You can get more on TMZ, but search for TMZ.com. Or TMZ on social media. Yeah, I don't want to bring the party down, but just to acknowledge, because it would be foolish of us to not. I can't look at those pictures. I can't look at animals. You know what I mean? And there's so many, like the koalas, the people pouring water over the koalas and the kangaroos. It breaks my heart. So.
I think the good thing is that so many people are sending out ways that you can help, which makes it easy to help because all of us feel.
Because we sit here and we go, we're sad, but what do? The Red Cross is a great kind of catalyst. More Dish for you this morning.
Oh, yeah.
There's a new show on TLC. And it is a spinoff, sort of, to one of my favorite shows, Dr. Pimple Popper. No. You haven't seen anything yet. The new show is called My Feet Are Killing Me. Thank you, audience. And it follows along podiatrists who treat warts, fungus, and all sorts of foot ailments. This is the golden age of TV, let me tell you. Now, don't worry, we love you. We're not going to do anything to ruin your Fruit Loops here. Here is a safe clip from the trailer. Look at this.
Every foot is like a story.
I was born with 6 toes on each foot. It's really hard.
Oh God, you almost made me cry on that one.
I feel like sometimes people just want to be heard.
My feet are ugly, and I feel badly that you even have to touch them. I just want them better.
They're gonna be better.
I can treat their problem that they walked in with and help them get back to a better quality of life. You definitely need surgery to correct this.
Will I be able to jump higher?
No. That's a great question.
Okay.
You definitely want to fix the person's problem, but if you can emotionally help them along the way too, you can make a huge difference.
Yes! Kendall, something you would like to say? Are you going to watch this with me?
Well, okay, I do like that, they are helping people.
Yes.
When I don't even paint my toenails, I feel bad about my feet. Those were some.
Can I say this, and producer Ted knows, and if you guys go on YouTube, you can see the full trailer. Trust me when I say this, we showed you the only 45 seconds we could show you.
Right.
The rest
is pretty awful.
The rest is like almost exploited. It's what TLC does now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Dr. Pimple Popper.
Right.
People have pimples on their head the size of this. You know what I mean?
And I just pop them.
And I love that show. But I have to admit, I still love her. I had to stop watching Pimple Popper. It just got to me.
Gross.
Yeah. And then I watched this on the plane. And you know how when you're on the plane, I'm flying, and you're embarrassed because your iPad's there and people behind you can see what you're watching? And this one clip came up of this foot that was like this big, you know? And I look back and this woman's like this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean I closed my iPad. I'm like, okay. But yeah. Now, having said all that,
yes,
of course I'm going to watch it.
Of course.
Oh, I'm watching it on Thursday. It airs Thursday nights on TLC.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Let's watch the first one. Like, not together, but let's watch it and then, you know what I mean? No, I mean, that sounded rude. No, you're more than welcome to come to my house. I mean,
okay.
That sounded rude. I'm like, let's watch it, but not together. Don't ever come over. You can come to my house.
I'm coming over.
Okay.
I'm hanging out with the dogs, and you can sit in the kitchen or something.
No, I'll put on a chicken. I'll make some rice. We'll watch the foot show. It'll be perfect. That's so disgusting. Next in the dish, one of my favorite.
No food. No food.
Next in the dish, one of my favorite shows on TV is getting greenlit for a 4th season, even before season 3's trailer is released. BBC America's Killing Eve will return for season 4. Yeah, I love the show. The series follows, if you guys don't know, the series follows a British intelligence agent played by Sandra Oh, love you, and the assassin, Jodie Comer, love you more, she's hunting. Yeah, she's hunting Eve. Killing Eve, get it? Yeah. Killing Eve has had a female lead writer each of the first 3 seasons, and the BBC says this will continue, but has not named who will be behind their 4th season, like the big boss. Here's my worry. The show has been pristine. It's been excellent. Season 1, season 2. I think they're just I'm worried they're milking the cow, and we don't need any more milk. You know what I mean? And that was a horrible analogy, but I'm just saying, I'm just afraid the milk isn't going to be good. That's what the milk was good season 1, season 2. I don't want spoiled milk for season 4. I had to complete.
What? Don't clap for that.
I committed to the analogy. What? I had to see it through, you know?
Oh my gosh.
My point is, the show's so good, I just don't want them to keep churning out seasons because it's profitable. I want them to churn out seasons because they have a good story for it. You know what I mean?
Churning like butter. I think that's where you were going. It was churning it like butter. And
I saw a cow in my head, and that's all I can tell you. Yeah, my mind is still in Central Florida. That's all I can say. The show aired on BBC America, and it also aired on AMC this past season. So if you're looking for something to binge, the good news is there's only 2 seasons, so you can catch up before the 3rd and the 4th season. Just search for Killing Eve. One of my favorite.
Yeah, you love it.
It is really one of my favorite shows of 2019, so go watch that one. Still ahead, everybody, we're chatting with a local boxer rescue group that will steal your heart. Y'all know I love boxers. But next, it's time to get organized for the new year. Jedi Master Organizer Louise is back with her great tips on getting you on the right track for 2020. We'll be back, everybody. Stay with us. One second. Great audience today, sincerely. I'm loving them today. Well, it is a new year, and it's time to finally get yourself organized. And who better to help us than the organizing Yoda herself? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Louise.
Here are my ears. Have I got ears?
Yeah.
Yoda ears? Yoda?
Now, I always pause because Louise is part of the best named organization ever. Everything's together. The National Organization of Productivity and Organizing Professionals, and they're in our audience today, too. I love it. So, the cliche is, people start a diet in the new year.
Yep.
They swear they're going to get this and this and this in the new year. But getting organized is actually something we can accomplish in this month.
Right, and it's Get Organized Month.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. It's the time to do it.
I turn to your people, like, of course they know. Okay.
They should know, right?
We have a couple suggestions. First, manage time. Now, we hear that and we think we know what it means, but what does it really mean?
Well, I think that the best tip I can share about managing time in the new year is that if you have a household with several people and several people's calendars and schedules, that you initiate a family calendar. Now, everybody has their own calendar, whether it's paper-based, whether it's on your phone, at work, but this is a calendar that everybody in the family has access to. So here's some examples. Depending on how many people and how big your family is and how many activities, you might need a desk pad like this in the kitchen that lists everybody's information. You could use a little something smaller, or a great online source that is available for everybody, sends emails, you can make lists, is Cozy, and it's free. So
Cozy.
It's an app that anybody can put on Android, Apple. You can't talk back and forth Android and Apple, but you can also with Cozy connect to like a Google Calendar if you do an online Google Calendar, or an Apple Calendar, or a couple of others.
Yeah, I use Google because to keep the Fox and My Talk and the two other things separate, I have everybody use the same calendar.
And do you color code?
Do I do what?
Color code? Because you can assign you.
No. I don't.
Oh my gosh!
I don't color code. I don't.
We'll talk
I don't know
later.
how to color code. I don't know, but.
Well, that's so. For instance,
Louise, I'm impressed. I do Google Calendar. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. But for instance, on a paper-based calendar like this, once a week, here's the important thing: somebody in the household has to be responsible for updating that and making sure that everything is on there. And color coding is one way to say everybody has a different color pen for their activities to show up on the calendar.
Okay, so this blends perfectly into set a time to look ahead, right?
Exactly. And it doesn't matter what day of the week you do it, but just sit down and look at the next 7 days. What's happening? What kids' calendar activities do we have to do? Do we have to be somewhere? Is somebody going out of town? Just be aware.
Especially because if you have multiple kids and multiple activities, one's in hockey, little Jessies in skiing, little Tommies in ultimate kickboxing. You know what I mean? It's like
somebody's going to not get picked up if you're not communicating. And so that's a good way to do that.
Little Tommy's taking an Uber from ultimate kickboxing. Drawers.
Drawers. Okay. So I think sometimes it's the simple things that we can do that help us be better organized and manage our lives better, be less frustrated.
Okay.
And drawers is a good example. Drawers are a wonderful, wonderful kind of tool. But if everything is just thrown in the drawer,
the junk drawer. Oh, I have a junk drawer. Everybody has a junk drawer. Yeah,
well, it's okay to have a kind of a junk drawer.
Yeah.
But you don't want that with every drawer that you have.
Yeah.
For instance, in the kitchen. So how much better is it to open up a drawer and be able to see, exactly by category and by type, what instrument, what tool, what utensil do I need?
Okay.
Same thing with, this is just one type of an organizer. There's all kinds out there. The long, narrow boxes that can be clicked together are great as well. The point is, buy and pick one that appeals to you and, of course, fits in the drawer that you're looking for.
And now, because there's full stores that have nothing but organizing things, no matter the size, you can find it. Yeah.
And you can have cardboard, or you can go all the way up to woven bamboo. You know, it depends on what you want to spend.
That's very
fancy.
Spend
a little money on a good organizer, because your stuff isn't worth anything if you can't find it easily. This is particularly true in the bathroom. What I love is to have my clients take only the things that are everyday use and put them in an organizer and have that in one drawer. Take out everything else that they don't use on a daily basis and store it elsewhere. Because this way, when you're getting ready in the morning,
it's right there.
It's boom, boom, boom.
So you don't need to store all your medicines in one, unless it's daily.
You don't.
Okay, got it.
They could be in a different location.
Next, I love this. Conquer closet chaos.
Yes. We can do it. We can do it because it's go month. So again, little things. Tools will make a difference and help. If you can find your belts easily, because they're all hanging, or ties, because they're all hanging on an organizer, you're more likely to use them, just for the mere fact that they're right there and easy to get to.
That's nice. I like that.
So I'm going to throw it down here because that's easy. Same thing with scarves. Now even the big thick scarves will fit through a scarf organizer. organizer like this. This is a $3 item.
Yeah.
This is not
That's nice.
expensive to be able to get, and you know, you're much more likely if you can see these, whether that's at the entry closet on the way out or in your clothing closet.
And fun fact, these are all my scarves.
They are,
Right
look,
there. Those are all
especially this one. Here you go. Here you go. There you go.
I wore
There
these.
you go.
I wore these in Florida.
Put that on, baby.
I'll put that on while we
You
wrap
get
up
that
here. Yeah.
there. And then the other thing that's helpful is a shoe organizer
Okay.
that doubles not necessarily for shoes, but for some of the things that are small that we, again, want to be able to find easily. So when you go to the state fair, you want to find your fanny pack, right?
Yeah.
But where is it? You know, or
I love
for
that
women.
fanny pack's got a clap. That's fantastic. Yeah.
For women who have all these different little handbags that you don't use often, even a nice little shoe
Another organizer.
kit right in there.
Hang
Isn't
it?
that great? Hanging right in the closet, so easy to find, easy to get to. And finally, there's nothing better than knowing what you're going to wear
The next day.
because you've taken it out the night before. Absolutely.
This is what I'm wearing the next day.
Yeah.
I'm wearing that. Yeah, right there.
And put your
it all together.
accessories and everything.
Like Garanimals.
All at once. It really is.
It's Garanimals for grown-ups.
It's so much easier,
It is.
isn't it?
Louise, everybody. To find an organizer that's right for you. And I love that this is a service now. To find an organizer that's right for you, head to napominnesota.com. Again, that's napominnesota.com. We're heading into the audience. Then they can ask me anything when we return. Back after this, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Full house today. It is good to be back. I missed you. It is time to go into our beautiful audience for another round of Ask Me Absolutely Anything. Here we go. First up, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sheila. Come over here, Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Where are you from?
East Bethel.
That color looks really good on TV, by the way.
Thank you.
Good
I
fashion
matched
choice.
Kendall.
Yeah, perfect. You matched the carpet, too.
Oh.
What's your question for me?
My question is, what is your #1 personal goal for you to achieve this year?
I had a really hectic 2019 with different projects. My goal for 2020 is to find a really good balance of all of them.
Okay.
I was going 80 miles an hour the second half of the year, and now I need to just go back to about 60, 62, and just find a good balance between home, work, the other things in my life, and just find good balance.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please welcome Sue. Come on over here, Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
Oh, well, good. What part of Minneapolis?
South Minneapolis.
Beautiful.
Lovely Kingfield neighborhood.
Oh, it's a good neighborhood. Yeah, that's a great neighborhood. What's your question for me?
If you have a chance to talk to Oprah, what would you ask her?
Let's change that to when I talk to Oprah. Let's talk to her.
Okay.
Positive thoughts, Sue.
Positive.
Here's what I would ask her. She has had so many opportunities. She has literally done it all. I want to know about an opportunity that got away from her.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, she's done everything that she's ever wanted to do. Is there something that she turned down that she regrets turning down? She doesn't have regrets, but something that if she could go back in time and do, maybe, because I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe, maybe keeping the Oprah Winfrey Show going one more year, but something. I want to know about an opportunity that got away from her.
Great.
Yeah, thank you. Good question. Let's welcome Joni, everybody. Come on over here. Hi, Joni.
Hi, Jason.
Where are you from, Joni?
From Minnetonka.
Oh, beautiful. What's your question for me?
My question is, did you accomplish your 2019 resolutions?
Oh.
If you made any.
I did. I started this time last year. I was in a really bad place. I was pretty open about it on this show, on the radio show. I kept saying I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had gained a lot of weight. Fitness wasn't a priority for me. And the end of February, I kind of jump-started and lost weight and started working out again. So that was the big accomplishment, and I did it. So there we go. Thank you. Good question. Now I put on a pound eating churros at Disneyworld, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's welcome Matthew, everybody. Come over here. Hi, Matthew. Come on over here. Now, I hear, Matthew, you're not just here just to ask me a question. It's your grandmother's birthday, I hear.
Yes, it is.
Right there. There's Grandma. She's 37, everybody. Right there, 37. Beautiful. What's your question for me?
My question is, what are your thoughts on Baby Yoda?
As a huge, are you a Star Wars fan?
I am.
Okay. As a huge Star Wars fan, I actually think it's one of the best characters, one of the best decisions the powers that be at Disney and Star Wars has done. I think it got people, I heard a conversation of two people in their 60s talk about Baby Yoda. And they didn't look like typical Star Wars fans. I think it's one of the best things that they've done, and I'm actually glad they don't have a lot of merchandise yet. I love that they kept it a secret, and now they're going to make bath soap and towels and toys and stuff. So, good question. Thank you, Matthew. And finally, get over here, Amy. Say hi to Amy, everybody. Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. A lot of Minneapolis today. What's your question for me?
You travel a lot, and
Yeah.
I travel a lot, and I was wondering if there's one item that you absolutely have to travel with every time you fly somewhere.
I have to travel with sanitizing wipes because I get Lisa Rinna, where Lisa Rinna sanitizes everything. I'm phobic now on planes. We get like a Costco thing of wipes, and we wipe down the plane, the top, and because like there's a picture I posted yesterday on social media. There was a young lady who took her shoes off and was changing the TV in front of her on the plane with her feet. Yes. So I wiped down the remote control in the hotels. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. What do you take? Let me reverse the thing. What's the one thing that you always have to take?
My own pillow. Just because I don't trust any of the germs on the stuff in the plane.
Yeah, because there was a Dateline NBC episode that changed everything when they took the blue light in the hotel room. No!
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody. If you have a question for me, you can always find us on social media. Just search for Jason Show TV. And that's also where you can find tickets to our show. Just click on that ticket tab. Still ahead today, a cause near and dear to my heart. A boxer rescue group is here. We'll chat with them when we return. Back after this. My fur baby. Welcome back. Oh, I'm excited. Well, if your New Year's resolution is to get a new pet, our next guest will steal your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Rejection Collection, Boxer Rescue. Give it up for Stacy and Jody and Andy, everybody. And the babies. Okay, now, not only, you all know I love animals, but the reason I'm doing this segment is because this is near and dear to my heart. Look at this picture. If you're new to the show, this is my baby. Aww. Let me tell you what's going on in this photo. This is Dexter after a long day with grandma. That's right, that's Dexter's vacation. Yeah, I have a boxer, that's my bubs. That's my pride and joy right there. So, okay, so tell me about the group. How does it work? Where do you find the dogs, et cetera, et cetera?
All right. How does it work? When there are boxers in need, we rescue them.
And why specifically boxers? Are you a huge boxer fan?
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
You have a boxer, so you know.
Oh, we don't have to explain it, but
exactly.
Yeah. But why boxers for you?
Boxers,
what is it about the breed?
Their personality. They're fun.
Yeah.
They are a family dog. I have 3 little kids, and they're a perfect family dog.
I was going to say there's actually a couple Instagram accounts where you see these pictures of boxers with babies, and they really are.
Absolutely.
Because people are always wondering, oh, is this breed good with kids, or this? Boxers are a great breed with kids, am I right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So how many boxers do you typically have at the center at any one time?
Well, we don't have a center. We are all volunteer based.
Oh, nice.
So we get dogs from all over the United States, wherever we can get volunteers to help get them from the rescues, temporary foster them, transport them. So we don't have a shelter, it's all foster based. So we are always looking for foster homes.
And then what's the process like? I mean, because I have had people do foster, and I love it, but it is like adopting a kid. So you have, because you want to make sure, want to make sure that the home that they go to is a good home.
Correct. Yeah, so we have an adoption process. So you just go to our website, fill out an adoption application. We get it, then we do some reference checks, some vet checks, a home visit. Then the foster talks to the potential adopter, make sure it's a good fit. All that fun stuff.
Let me come over here.
Yep.
Andy, who do we have here?
This is Jack Frost. So we named him Jack Frost because we got him on Monday the 23rd.
May I pet?
Of course,
Hi,
yes.
Jack.
He loves to give kisses.
Oh, hi, Jack. I love kisses. I love boxer kisses, too. Oh.
So he was at he was left in a parking lot of a grocery store in Illinois.
No.
And
Really?
so, yeah, which we don't understand because he's like well behaved and he had to be somebody's pet. But so animal control had him for a little bit, and after the stray hold was up, the rescue, they contacted us, and the rescue was able to take him. So we got him transported from Illinois to Wisconsin.
What's it, so far that you've deemed? What's his personality like?
He is super sweet, cuddly, good on leash. He's obsessed with his tennis ball. So he'll play, and he entertains himself. Some dogs need you to
As
play with them.
boxers tend to do, yes.
But he'll play
Yeah.
for hours with his tennis ball. He wants you to play, but he also will just drop it and roll it and kick it and hide it in the blanket but most of all, as you know, a love bug.
And Jack right now is available for
Yes,
fostering. So
for adoption.
For adoption. Look at this face, everybody. We need to find Jack a home. He is beautiful. Okay, Andy, let me come over here.
Hello.
Andy, who do we have?
We have Lucky here, and Lucky is an 8. We think he's 8 or 9. We don't know his exact age, but he's definitely young at heart. He's a sweet boy, very, very calm, loves to go for walks, loves to play and cuddle.
And he's a little, and this is the good news. I don't know if TV shows it, but he's a smaller, he's a fun-size boxer.
And he's got a full tail too, which a lot of them don't. So
Oh,
kinda
he
fun.
does have a full
Yeah,
tail.
he does.
Look at you, may I pet?
Yeah, of course.
Hi, sweetheart. We're gonna get you a home. I swear we are. Both of you. Look at that. How can you turn down this face? Well, we're showing you the butt right now, but I mean, yeah. I swear to you, let's turn you around because we need to find you a home. Look at that face. So good. And again, boxing, if you guys don't, boxers are such good dogs. Again, Dexter, and they're so smart, they're so loving, and they do entertain themselves. So if you want a dog like that, thank you, Jack Frost, for being here. I appreciate it. We're going to get you guys a home. Let's hear it for Stacy, Jody, and Andy. For more information on how you can help, find them on Facebook. Just search for Rejection Collection Boxer Rescue. And if you are interested, please let us know so we can update the viewers. And I'm confident we're going to find these two a good home. We're going to wrap things up when we return. Right after this, everybody. Bye, guys. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Right? How cute are the dogs?
I just want to take them.
I know. Jack Frost was looking at me, and I had everything I could do to not.
That's how I felt about Lucky. I was like,
Yeah.
we're making eye contact.
I know. But Dexter would never speak to me again. He would be like, "What are you
Dexy.
doing?" Yeah.
My husband would never speak to me again.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to come see us, we would love to see you. Getting tickets to our show is really easy. You just go to our Facebook page, click that ticket tab right under the cover photo. Let us know what day you want to come. If you're a boss, this is we have company outings all the time. We give you a nice little tour, and it's just a good time. You're in by 9:15, you're out by 11:15. Just go to Facebook. We're going to take a break. We'll be back to wrap things up. Stay with us, everybody. On the Facebook. Kendall joins me again. We were just returning to a subject at the beginning of the show. We were talking about the Vikings win yesterday, and I was on the kind of gondola system at Walt Disney World, and right at the time we went into overtime. So I'm retweeting because I have to follow like Dawn Mitchell's tweets and to find out what's going on. And I could feel the stress. I saw yours. I could
Anxiety.
feel everybody's anxiety on a gondola in Central Florida.
Feel it.
I could feel it. I'm not even. Look, I'm prideful. I love the Vikings. But so I kept refreshing. And the moment I refreshed and I saw Kyle Rudolph all in caps, I thought we're good.
We're
good.
good.
Yeah,
We're
we're good.
good. And my nose is better.
Yeah. What?
It's better.
What did you do to your nose?
Well, when I'm like really nervous and stressed, I do this. And I push on my nose. And I like bruised it a little bit yesterday.
How hard were you pressing your nose?
My mom was like, what's on your nose? I'm like, I think I bruised
So you were going like this? Like you were like this?
I sat and watched the whole game like this.
Oh, because you were so nervous. I get it.
Yeah, I was stressed out. It was very anxious.
That's how I get, like, I used to be in the season finale of Dallas. You know, I used to just
Yeah,
like,
you're just like, this is
who's gonna get shot? Yeah, anyway, tomorrow on the show, Heather and Brad Fox from the hit HGTV show Stay or Sell will join us, and producer Ted is talking night 1 of The Bachelor. That's tomorrow, but right now, that was a very good ooh, everybody. But right now, that's going to do it for us. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you. Again, a big thanks to this one for doing a great job hosting. And thanks to all of you. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. See you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for watching.